Hi everyone, Great Power 60 here. Welcome to another Tea with Me Tuesday. Uh, I had a whole bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about and then it kind of went over my head. So I think, I'm trying to remember the order of my videos because I've done a couple ahead of time. One night I was just crafting here and I just thought, well, instead of just crafting, why don't I videotape it and chat? So that's what I did. I've packed up all of my Halloween stuff. I have 2 containers full of treat bags with goodies in it. My daughter-in-law, well, my grandson, the oldest, through former relationship. Sorry, it's a game I'm playing here. I should have turned the sound off. I'll lower that, turn the sound down. It's playing a game. It's like Scrabble. It's like Scrabble, but you play with another partner, somebody you don't even know. And anyway, that's what it is. It's kind of fun. But yeah, so my grandson Joshua is autistic. I think he's more Asperger's. He's quite advanced, whereas a lot of the autism spectrum is really quite vast, from nonverbal, anyway. My grandson is high functioning, and he's 22 now. He's so tall and big. I think I come up to his chest, and he's lovable. He's such a sweet guy, and he loves to talk. If I ask him a question about something, he will go on about the subject. I remember one year I bought him, he was interested in, I think it was something like unusual things, or oh, I'm trying to think of it and it's really gone out of my head, but the book was factual. It was all about things that he was interested at the time. Like for instance, it could have been about dinosaurs and all the different kinds of dinosaurs and how they lived and what they did and so on. Or it was one of those believe it or not type things. Everything from the tallest man in the world to, space shuttles. And I mean, whatever the book was, it was really interesting, and he loved it. So I would ask him a question about it, and oh my gosh, he would chatter from the time we picked him up to the time we dropped him off, when there was just us in the car, not his mom and dad, just him and I. Maybe I picked him up from somewhere, school or whatever. I remember when he graduated high school, I went and picked him up. I had to bring him. It was after he graduated, but because of COVID and so on, they weren't taking pictures. And then they decided to have a banner out in the lawn and have some teachers around. And of course, it was all social distancing. And I got his picture taken in front of the school, with the school name, and of course with the graduate and all that, and the year and so on. And he got a hat and he got, all kinds of stuff. But anyway, so that was one particular time where I picked him up. And from the time I picked him up to the time we got to the school, and from the time we left the school till the time we got him home, I think I treated him to McDonald's or Tim Hortons that day. I can't remember. That I'm trying to think of how long ago that was. And I can't remember if Mom was with me or not. Isn't that awful? I don't remember. But anyway, I just remember we chatted. I think Mom might have been with me at the time, and I think it was in the early stages, so she was still quite capable. But anyway, yeah, because it's been about 4 years. He's 22. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, doesn't matter. So the whole story to tell you was that my daughter in-law and my grandson Joshua were downtown, and there was she talks to everybody. She talks to everybody, street people and so on. And they were right downtown, in an area where a lot of homeless people were, and there's a mission there, and there's all kinds of things downtown. Anyway, and she ran into a gentleman. She wanted to donate clothes that had no longer fit her two sons or herself or my son, her husband. And she ran into this guy who was outside the, I don't know the situation. All I know is she was going to donate this clothes, and he was all excited. He had videotaped her going and donating, and they ran into a young girl who was kind of all, her hoodie was closed. She was sitting on the side of the sidewalk there, and he told her that this young girl was autistic. And I don't know the situation. I don't know if she ran away from home. I don't know if she's from the Ottawa area. I don't know any of the story. All I know is that my daughter-in-law felt the motherly need to talk to her. So he filmed her talking to her and saying that, I'm going to give you my phone number. If you ever need to talk to anybody, call me, and so on. I mean, she's good that way. And she knows about autism. She knows the troubles. She knows the hardships and all of those things. And anyway, so she donated, and she happened to phone me up. And she told me about this guy who had videotaped her. I think it was on TikTok. I'm not sure. But anyway, she said, if you have anything to donate, to let her know, because she has a great spot that she would really like, to give. And I go, well, I got craft stuff. And then I remembered I have a lot of what I used, the feel better kits that I had made. I still have the tissues and the chapstick and etc., lots of things that I had in there, toothbrushes and things like that, and soap and all kinds of things. I still have them in my bedroom, stored away. So I told her I was going to put things together for her, and she can bring them. So that is a project that I'm really excited about. And I think in the video yesterday, yes, there's where I talked about putting all my Halloween stuff away. I've put all, I had, I'm Halloweened up to here. Like I say, I've got the Halloween packages. I'm going to donate one of the bags, because I've got two. So I'm going to donate one of the bags to her, and she can bring those down there and give them out or do whatever. So I've got that. Then in my video, when I talked about bringing the box of Halloween stuff downstairs, I'm rambling today. I'm sorry. I brought up some Christmas stuff. I brought up 2 boxes. I've got three more, and one that has a winter clothes box that I want to bring up. Yeah, I think it's just one box. So anyway, I started going through my Christmas things, and I started going through some of the things that I have and some of the things that I want to do. And of course, I've done some watercoloring that I mentioned I was going to do. But now I've got a mess in here. I've emptied the big box. I've emptied that. That's great. But I still have some things. I think I had, not this year, because I didn't do a Christmas in July this year. It's Christmas in July from last year. I've got a box full of things that I was making. So I'm going to go through that, and I think I might make some more kits and donate those as well. Because you know what? When you're homeless, there's silly things that you just don't have. And there's not just, men out of work or with illnesses. There's not just older, there's a lot of children involved too. So I'm hoping to be able to put together a couple of boxes or bags. And I had mentioned in my video, and I'm pretty sure you saw it yesterday. Oops, I'm spilling my tea. Naughty girl. Where I had these bags, and I think I'm going to use these, and I'm going to decorate more of them. I mean, these I only decorate like just little things, but I was watching a video where she was decorating some bags in a rather interesting way, and I think I'm going to try that, and I'll probably videotape that as a craft day. But these are perfect to fill up with goodies to give, that she can drop off. I'll probably end up driving her, because otherwise she'd have to walk or take a bus. But they live pretty close to downtown, so that's what I'm going to be up to in the next little while. I do have some Christmas winter things to do, but I'm pretty excited about this. Joshua was quite excited about helping out. He was, he doesn't like one-on-one with him and I, or his dad or a friend, he's fine. But to focus too much on him, he gets a little shy, camera shy, a little bit, I suppose. But he was quite proud of his mother, I think, that she has taken on this little crusade. And I am willing so much to help her out, and I have so much stuff. Why not donate it to people who could use it? Christmas craft stuff. I'm going to wait until after Halloween, get that over with, and package up some bags. I think the bags, I'd like to get rid of a lot of them because I have so many of them, and I don't sell any of my stuff, so let us get it all together. So that is my project for post-Halloween, getting some things together, and making some people happy, even if it's just for a day, So that is my plan. That is what I'm doing. That's what I'm up to. Mom had a really tiring day today. I really took her out. We went all over the place, and I had to get up, pick up a few things. And then I went to my daughter's. There's an upcoming video you'll be seeing of an arts and craft kind of store. It was more art related, as in paints and canvases and things like that, but there was a lot of stuff in there. You'll see that video coming up pretty soon. Very expensive. I unless I wanted something very unusual that I couldn't get at Michael's or I couldn't get anywhere else, I would probably go there, but it was a bit expensive. However, there were some sheets of paper for 50 cents each. I almost bought a couple, but I changed my mind because I have plenty. I need one of those. I gotta check IKEA and see, or the Container Store, or the Container Solutions Store, I think it's called, here or something. I need kind of a cubicle that fits 12 by 12 paper, or one of those ones. I keep repeating this. I don't know if I've said it before, but I really need one. I really need one badly. And it doesn't have to be big, and maybe it could sit on my other cabinet there, but I really, really need one. So I'm going to be looking at IKEA and see, because I'm not going to stop crafting just because I'm not doing craft fairs. I'm still going to do things. I have a lot of ideas for craft fairs, so I think that that'll be fun to share and perhaps get some feedback from you guys on whether or not this would be something you would buy at a craft fair. That kind of stuff, you know. Dina, Crafts with Dina, I can't remember what she calls it. Anyway, I love watching her because she always goes through the details. She does a lot of selling in Texas, and she has wonderful crafts and wonderful ideas, and I love watching her, and she's such a sweet person. I get some ideas from her, and then I get ideas just from shopping. I'll look at things that have already been made and thinking, I could replicate that. Well, maybe not replicate it, but I certainly could give it a try and see if I can do it either in a different twist or whatever. I get those ideas a lot. I'm wondering how many of you who do crafts, if you actually, when you're out shopping, look at something and go, oh my God, that's $20. I could make that for $5. You know, stuff like that. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that is it for me for this week. I just wanted to kind of cover all kinds of things, chat with you about what's going on. I am busy making a list and checking it twice. I have got a lot of junk here. I've got my fireplace full of little pieces of Christmas. Little pieces of Christmas all over the place. And some of the things that I made, I kind of look at myself and go, what the heck was I thinking? I don't know. And then other things I'm going, oh my God, that's a great idea. Why didn't I make more? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that is it. Now, I've had that light on, and there is the shadow from it, or the light from it. Let me know if it flickered during this video, because I changed the light bulb. So we shall see. Or did I? I can't remember. I've had a busy couple of days. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me today, sitting and chatting with me. I am just babbling on, enjoying my cup of tea today, not in a mug, in a proper cup, because that's the way I prefer my tea. I always think it tastes better. I don't know. And it's a little more elegant, and it's a little more calming, I guess. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me today, and we'll see you again next week. Bye for now.